Hello everyone at WaltonsIrishMusic.com. Today we're going to talk about the Bodhran Player Pack. The Bodhran Player Pack is meant to be a one-stop kit that provides you with everything you need to start playing immediately. The kits come in 3 different sizes, which are 12-inch, 15-inch, and 18-inch. The 12-inch drum is a little bit smaller and is meant for children who have an interest and need something manageable to learn on. The 15-inch drum is just a little bit bigger, but is well suited for young teens, as well as some adults find it a little bit more manageable for smaller adults anyway. It's a lot easier to play with and it's not so big. Where the 18-inch drum is the biggest size that we do, and it is meant for full-grown adults, and some teens have also found it to be very manageable and enjoyable. The drum sizes do not affect the sound of the drum so much. It's more how you tune it, which included in each of the player pack kits, there's a DVD that has a section that explains how to tune the drum. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit more about what's in the kit. But before we do that, I'll show you just the difference in sizes. This is an 18-inch Bodhran. This is a 15-inch Bodhran. They're very close, but this one's just a little bit lower when it comes to your chin height and how far your arm is able to wrap around it, where this one for the full-grown adult is still very manageable. So let's talk about what comes in the kit. Within the kit is located your drum, and the drum is a single-ply skin, so it's a lot easier to start on. Some of the more advanced drums tend to have multiple layers of skin, but this is better for a more advanced player as it takes a lot more effort to manipulate the tone of the drum because you have more resistance. It takes more power to move the skin in and out. Where the single ply is durable, it's a strong, high-quality grade skin, but it's also very easy to manipulate what you're doing when you're starting. Now, the back of the drum is pretty standard, except this has one thing you'll find different from a lot of Bodhrans when you're beginning. A lot of beginner Bodhrans have a crossbar rather than the one bar, but a lot of people as they begin are finding it a bit uncomfortable on the wrist, because your wrist is resting on this, but as you go forward to do things, that bar sometimes can hit your wrist, and so they've developed just one bar for these drums so that as you're getting better and better with your playing, you're going to want to move your hand around the drum a lot more than you would when you're beginning, and that can get frustrating if you don't have that option. So they did it so you can still rest your arm or just hold this while you're learning what to do with the beater hand. And as you go through your exercises and you practice and get better and better, you can turn the drum and get more access to larger areas until eventually you can pretty much go anywhere you want in the drum. So that's a little bit about the drums themselves. They are very durable, they have a very deep tone to them, and are a lot of fun. These drums do include the beater. The beater that comes with it is just a standard beginner beater. It's nice and lightweight and will allow you to play and practice more without fatiguing your arm. And as you progress, you'll want to step up to other beaters or try making your own and those sort of things, but that comes a little bit later. So the beater that comes with this is a very good match and it's highly recommended. Now the other thing that comes in the kit is the case. And the case is recommended as when you're beginning, you have to get used to how to tune the drum a little bit, and so it can get kind of frustrating if there's a storm outside. That humidity in the air will cause your drum's pitch to drop because water saturates the skin and makes it a lower pitch. If you're in a dry environment, that moisture comes out of the skin and it tunes the drum higher. So it all kind of depends upon what you're experiencing, and even if it's not storms, you might live in a humid area, and that water that's in the air at all times can affect how the drum sounds. So having a case actually can prevent the weather from attacking the drum and making it change pitch every time you go to practice it. So it makes it so that you don't have to tune your drum every time you want to try and play. There will always be some little minute things to do for tuning, but it's much better to have a smaller amount to do to the drum than a large amount every time you pull it out. So this is the case. As well as it's handy for traveling if you're going to a friend's house or to the pub or just putting it in your car. It's very handy to have something that's going to be safe and you have a handle with it. So that's a little bit about the case. Now, the other great thing that comes in these kits is a DVD. And the DVD itself is wonderful. This is the Conner Long Bodhran Basics. And this covers everything from drum maintenance, you know, how to take care of your drum, to how to tune your drum, to basic starting out. How do you hold the drum? What do you do with the beater? What do you do with your hand? And how do you go further from that point? So, and it even does cover some more advanced versions of jigs and reels, and it moves even further than that into some session tunes. So it's a very complete DVD. This is an absolutely fantastic learning material to aid you in learning your drum, and a lot of people rave about it as being a very fast way to progress. It's just an awesome DVD. In fact, there was a book made on it years ago, and actually this was made from the book, but they, through the use of technology, managed to get better mediums to deliver this stuff, and so I actually myself learned how to play out of the book, and I thought that was fantastic. But once I saw this, I knew, wow, this is going to change a lot of things about the way people are learning Bodhran. So I'm very happy to hear that they're including it in kits, and it makes it for just a perfect pair of things to get you going. So this is the kit here. Basically, this is what you'll find on our website, and you'll find the different sizes listed very clearly. And just remember, we do offer designs as well, which those boxes look like this. This is the 15-inch design box. And there is a whole range of designs that you can pick from, and they're a lot of fun, and they're wonderful Celtic designs. So that's a bit about the player pack. I hope you guys enjoyed watching that, and that helped you know a little bit more about our product. And we'll see you around our website. Thanks for watching.